Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? Today is a beautiful day. We're going to go on a very small adventure. And I was thinking for doing that, we get some night vision potions. We don't have the elven portal, so Vial of Owlsight it is. And we should not lose the runic altar. Thank you. I do have a very small plan for today, and unfortunately it is based on luck, so we have to see how lucky we're going to get. Yes, that is what we're looking for. A dragon then. I did make myself a scanner module for blocks, and we're going to sample this gravel. Yes, charred gravel. So that goes inside the scanner, and we should be able to find dragon nests. Yeah. Actually, before we go, we might as well get some glass. For the dragon blood. I think the big dragons are going to spawn within a radius of 2000 blocks away from spawn, so let us move by 2000 blocks. We go that way. You know, we don't really need to waste durability. Oh, this is oak. We take it. Why not? This is almost 2000 blocks away from home, so let us see if we can find something. Maybe not. There is a default config, and maybe that is 3000 blocks away. I'm not sure. What the... Golems? I had to understand what the hell are they going to drop. Apparently nothing. So, this is 3000 blocks away. Maybe we're just being unlucky. Did I pick the wrong block? This is so weird. How deep can it be? What the hell is this? Tech guns. Oh, I know what it is. But we don't need it right now, we just need dragons. Hello! I just wanted to let you know that my plan was very successful and we have finished the mod pack. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. Now we are in a creative world and I'm a bit concerned why I cannot find any dragons. I'm not trying to cheat with the coordinates, I'm trying to understand what the hell did I miss. That is charred stone, not charred gravel. I'm gonna kill you. Lovely. You can get shot with the infinity armor. Okay, good to know. As usual, ladies and gentlemen, please ignore the boo-boo. What we're looking for is charred stone. Yes, that one. And no, apparently the config is not 2000 blocks away, it's way less. Nothing of interest, nothing of interest, and nothing of interest. This could take a while. Oh, maybe not. This is a glorious day. We're gonna kill a dragon. And not fall on his head. Hello? Oh, you broke stuff. You stupid idiot. He's dead. Somebody's shooting at me. Oh, hello. In addition for the dragon itself, which we are going to need, that's actually useful. We're also looking for Californium. Oh, block of black iron. That was my fourth take. I was saying blah 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 blah. It's a very difficult word. Yes, Californium. That's what we want. What does this do? Weakness 2, hunger 3. Yeah, go to hell. I take that one. Maybe we should take some blood. Do we get a heart? I actually forgot how this works. It's fine, we will have plenty of opportunities, don't you worry. Anyways, you guys get the gist. This was our first dragon, we got one Californium, now we have to go and find another one. Oh, they're very close to each other. I can't really find anything to complain about. Except the fact that I'm out of ammo. Come on, reload! Whoa, don't touch me. Don't fly. Reload. Gather around, boys. So let us see if we can also get a heart, hopefully. If I can find the hitbox. Yes. Okay, we should not take the blood. We also need the heart. Wait a minute. I got 2 dragon eggs. That's actually kind of nice. Another Californium. This is going great. Ring of magnetization. I really needed a magnet. We don't need that. Oh, this is much better. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called heaven. We take some lavender for decoration purposes. Holy, that's a lot. Give me decent loot. Lovely. Oh, iridium. We need that. Oh, this is the wasteland from Nuclear Craft. I love this biome. If it's not very small, maybe we should have a base here. You shut up. I don't think the small ones have a heart, so we take the blood. Yeah, I know. That was a very stupid sentence. Having a heart isn't really dependent on the size. They just don't carry eggs, that's it. Another one, and a portal. Actually, these are kind of important because I am looking for Crimson Rights. For the Eldritch tab. Yeah, I know. I'm killing them. We got it. I have just scanned the rights and now the Eldritch tab should be open? No. Oh, we have to complete the research. Examine something native to the void. Okay, maybe later on. Oh, the dragon. I actually forgot why we are here. We're looking for the dragon. Where was it? I was on it. Good morning, Mr. Dragon. He has so much armor. Okay, he's dead. It has been ages and ages later, and yes, you might notice I have killed a decent amount of dragons. Look at the number of dragon eggs. But that was not really the main point. The main point was that I needed some plutonium and I needed some californium in order to make RTGs. We have 24 plutonium, and at first I was pretty excited that I got a lot of californium, but no, 17 of them are californium-252, which is basically garbage. Or maybe it's not really garbage, but I don't really know how to convert it to the other one, which is useful. So here's the thing, we need to start getting focused and we need to start getting into technologies. At this very moment, two mods are very important for me. One of them is Ender.io for quality of life improvements, as well as the machines that it's going to offer us, and also ore processing. Because you know, when it comes to ore processing, you can't really beat the SAG mill. Gives you so many byproducts. I love byproducts. And of course, apparently the other one is environmental materials for alabaster? What the hell? No, not really. Environmental tech. There are a few things that we can only obtain through resource miners and miners, and the sooner we get into that mod, the happier we're going to be. Basically what I'm trying to say is that those are our main focuses. But first things first, let us start using our RTGs. By the RTGs, I just meant the californium and plutonium. And these are super expensive. Hey, don't you worry, we're never out of redstone. Very good, for the moment we have 14 californium RTGs. And remember, each one of them makes 750 RF per tick constantly. So that is around 11,000 RF. That's great. However, we want to be able to use some of this power in order to generate some UU matter. So here's what we're going to do. We need to make some universal cables, and they do require a bit from extra utilities too. So what we need to do is to make a resonator. What are we missing? Everything. Literally everything. It took me ages to understand. We need a chiseled glass. Yeah, there you go. Resonator. So resonator on its own is not going to work. We're going to need some solar panels for the moment. That is 27 of them. Apparently we were supposed to make the solar panels first and the resonator. That's how the quest works. Anyways, for the universal cables from Mechanism, which can convert EU to RF, we need wireless RF heating coils, which is iron bars. What? What? Oh, I had everything on me, except the iron bar. Oh, it gives you only one, and it gets stuck. As usual, it seems that I have missed something very important. In order to make these basic coils, we need impregnated sticks. This is a very weird recipe, so if you put 2 logs, you get impregnated sticks. Okay, here's my carpenter. Does it work? No. I have been reading the recipe wrong. We need some seed oil. Shut up. I'm gonna kill you. You jerk. Yeah, with all those dragons, my armor took a huge beating. I need to repair it later on. Anyways, give me some seed oil. Does it work? Yes. So now if I give you the oak, we will get impregnated sticks. Also, for some reason, these were not quests. Oh, we already made them in the past. My bad. So, some basic coils. The other stupid coil? Oh, it doesn't use them. Uh-oh. I'm making more. Thankfully, there is a cheaty recipe for electrical steel. It's not cheaty, otherwise you couldn't have progressed. And I guess after a bunch of crafting, a stupid cable. Can we go to the highest tier? No. Well, we can. We just have to craft everything. Thank you. I swear we got some of them as a reward. Oh, we did. It never counted. Anyways, some ultimate universal cables. And I guess for improving the production of UU matter, we're going to use the universal cable, the RTGs like so. And this should go way faster. Yep. We're not really getting any scrap. Okay, we just got it. Yeah, they need upgrades. If that is the case, let us also try and get some overclocker upgrades. We do have the carpenter, and last episode I was not in the mood. This episode, I don't have a choice. Well, I wish I had a choice. This takes ages. Oh, and by the way, this is just the IC2 coolant. We still have to make the overclocker upgrades. Let us see if 2 extra overclocker upgrades are going to make a difference. Well, it's significantly faster. The problem is that, are we going to keep up with the power? I mean, who needs scrap? This is fast enough for me. But at least we're getting scrap boxes from time to time. I'm not sure if there is a possibility to add a bit more. I have added more overclocker upgrades. This is the speed that we're making scrap. It's still not keeping up with the matter fabricator itself, but we have half a bucket of UU matter, and that's good. Oh, and by the way, the cobblestone was not keeping up, so I did manage to install a few speed upgrades from Ender.io. So why the hell do we need UU matter? That is a very good question. If you actually search UU matter, you will see the items that you can craft using UU matter. One of the things that we need in very large quantities is going to be the machine frame from thermal expansion. Well, first off, this is the stupid recipe for it, so it's not cheap. And secondly, we're going to need it in very large quantities in order to make the energy cell frame, then empower it in order to make the hardened cell frame, and then use it in order to make a simple machine chassis from Ender.io. Don't tell anyone, we're screwed. So I think the first thing that we have to do is to get a few gizmos from IC2 so that we would be able to start replicating some machine casings. Obviously we need the replicator, we need the scanner, I think we need the pattern storage, and also the crystal memories. I'll do some crafting, it's gonna be fun. I think it has been a minimum of half an hour later and well, I just managed to make the replicator and that's it. But I'm hoping that was the most difficult one. Actually, it's not really gonna count because we also have to make the laser. Hopefully 2 of them. Thank you. That should be a quest. Come on. I was wondering why the hell the quest book wants you to make a thermal centrifuge because you need to make silicon dioxide. But you can also make it in a pressurizer. Well, I had to make a pressurizer because I can make plates with that. So for the moment we will use you. Yes, silicon dioxide. And while that is cooking up, let us also make a thermal centrifuge. Just for the quest to count. Nothing special. There you go. Thank you, thank you. So, if I'm not wrong, this should be the pattern storage. Now we just need the scanner and that's it. What are we missing? Quite a bit. I thought maybe under our base we should have a very small basement in order to replicate stuff. So, how are we going to do this? Well, I know the pattern storage goes in the center. Later on we are going to have another replicator. And for the moment the scanner goes up there. That's not the scanner. Yes, you go there. And I do have some Californium RTGs in order to provide power. Maybe we're going to need more. It's not maybe, definitely. I think the first pattern that we should make is going to be for iridium. At this very moment, I don't think we have any other option in order to obtain it. So let us compress it first. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think you need a memory crystal. Nope. How was this? Oh, memory crystal goes there. Iridium goes in the center. We wait for it to be scanned. Well, I guess in the meantime, we would be able to extract the UU matter. Perfect. And insert it into the replicator. Amazing. That's not much. Anyways, we have scanned iridium. We can save it. That goes inside the pattern storage. Import from the crystal. Thank you, thank you. Now we can select iridium ore and we want you to dupe it. Can you? Just a single run. Don't go crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, it has taken hours and hours and hours, and this is our first duped ore. Now I guess we should start focusing on the machine frames. So in order to make a machine frame from thermal expansion, we are going to need a thermionic fabricator, which we already have. We do need to have a bunch of casings. Okay, we have the iron casing. We have the machine case. We need to start make a machine frame from RF tools, which ironically doesn't seem to be that expensive. We can make it. Don't mind if I do. Yes, we have unlocked another gate. So if that is the case, our thermionic fabricator is over here. 4 Inori crystals, 1 RF tool machine frame. Uh-oh, what the hell is this? It's fine, it was easy to craft. Whatever the hell you go in the center, heavy engineering block, the garbage case, and the iron casing. Oh, thank you. That was fast. These are not very expensive, it's only 40 millibuckets of UU matter, so we should be able to get a bunch. Iridium, on the other hand, was very expensive. You guys already know the drill, it has been scanned, it has been imported, and now we're duping it. It's not gonna be the fastest thing in the world, but I'm assuming it's going to be faster than crafting them manually. Even with this stupid setup that we have over here. I need more recyclers, that's it. Overclocker upgrades have to wait because we do have another minor obstacle. Hello? And yes, by the minor obstacle, I just mean the Ender Dragon. This is a dead end. Don't tell anyone, but I do hate fortresses. Especially this one, this seems to be very garbage. Oops, that's a mess. My vein mind. Well, I don't really understand this fortress, but this seems to be the room. I literally vein mind everything. It's fine. Let us go to the end. Don't drop me into the void. Please. Oh, we're good. And we can fly. You would think that having a gun is going to help me a lot, but I can assure you, I'm a garbage shot. Just one hit. Maybe we should gather some dragon breath first. Come on. Die. Yep. Give me the garbage. All the garbage. I forgot we had Draconic Evolution in the pack. And I also forgot to set up a waypoint in the overworld next to the portal. One of the main reasons that we are in the end is actually the end stone itself. Because if you manage to sieve it, well, you're going to get uranium, but also these goodies. We need some of them for the Empowerer recipes, especially the Diamantine Crystal. Also, we got Draconium, that's always good. Kind of pointless. Oh, this was incredibly lucky. I wasn't even looking for one. Hello, boys. And hopefully we got an Elytra, yes. Just out of extreme curiosity, there are no ores. Yeah. After I came back from the end, I started working on ore processing in the form of sieves, and then I had a thought. So first off, sieves are great, right? But honestly speaking, other options are opening to us as well. For example, laser from industrial foregoing. It doesn't really have a horrible recipe, the only problem was osmo-iridium, which now that we have a replicator, we can replicate the iridium that we need. So this is one option which is not that bad. The other option, which seems very close, is environmental tech, and this is very important in this mod pack. Yes, true, the biggest problem is the literite crystals, and if you actually want to craft them, it's a huge pain. Because you know, this is the stupid recipe and it's not cheap. However, during my dragon hunts, I did manage to find a decent supply of literite crystals, and I have already made a pattern for it, and I'm assuming we can start replicating it. Oh, and by the way, we have 28 machine frames. That is good. It's gonna take 60 millibuckets of UU matter, and yeah, it's gonna take some time, but I think next episode we would be able to have our first ore miner. So here's the deal, I'm not really sure if sieves are going to be something permanent or not, but I don't know, I made the machines, let us automate them. And yes, for automation, we're going to use XNet. Didn't I just make connectors? Okay, they don't stack. I did manage to relocate some of the RTGs, and for the moment we have 6 Californium RTGs to spare for ore processing. So we shall have the controller over here, it should be touching a power source. I guess for the moment we can have a connector. And I guess another connector, you know, so that we can extract the power from the RTGs and hook them up to the sieves. If you look at the uses of a diamond mesh inside the sieve, you might notice that we only have 6 uses, correct? But I'm using 7 sieves. And the only reason for that is that the iron mesh actually gives you uranium ore when you put endstone in it. So this is why we have 7. And yes, I'm fully aware that we have no production of endstone, but vein mining it should be fairly easy. We're out. I really hate being poor. Oh, and by the way, the main reason that we are using XNet and not Ender IO conduits is very simple. We need to filter a lot of items, and the big item filter is a no bueno, I think for the next 3 or 4 episodes. Because you know, you need a slice and splice, you need the simple machine chassis, and that requires titanium. We have cheaty titanium from tech guns, but we can't use that. Because I added that mod myself to this mod pack, and if we use the titanium from that mod, well, it breaks the progression of the entire mod pack. At this stage, I have hooked up everything to connectors and wires. So if we come to our XNet controller, what we should be able to do is to create a channel for energy, and we want to be able to extract power from the RTGs, so that we would be able to insert them into the machines. Yeah, now these guys should get power, and they're making us dust, sand, and gravel. Maybe we need more, I'm not sure. We need another channel for items. We extract gravel, because you know, it's the first one, and we want to insert it into the first sieve. So you go over there with a filter for gravel. Is it going in? Yes. Oh, and yes, we might as well provide it with power. Are you working? Perfect. The second one is sand. Obviously, the final one is just dust. Let me get some meshes. Oh, we don't have string. It's fine, we have a mob farm. We should remember that one of them has to remain iron, the rest of them could be diamonds. Oops, storage is a problem. I have to carry everything in my dang null. I have already made 1 auto compressor, but I think we are going to need 1 more. So for the moment we shall have 2. We make another channel for items. And what are we getting here? Ton of garbage. And we insert it into the compressor. It has only 12 slots. This is why I'm worried that one is not going to be enough. But very good, we're getting the ores. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is actually very efficient. We're getting tons of ores. I was hoping more iron. I have sorted out most of the ores that we're getting from the 3 sieves, and yes, we needed 2 compressors. It was going too fast. And now we need to start processing them, and at this very moment the only option that we have is going to be a pulverizer, and when I was looking at the recipe I realized something very bad. Well, technically speaking, it's not very bad, but you do need a flint large plate, which only comes from a metal press. Wait a minute. Maybe that is how you just automate it. We can craft it here, right? Oh, never mind. We didn't need a metal press. Oh boy. It is a bit of a rabbit hole, but don't you worry. Everything can be fixed. A bit of micro crafting, and we have 2 pulverizers and 4 redstone furnaces. Uh-oh. So when you're full, you just poop things out. That's not great. Ladies and gentlemen, I have spent some time on our sieves, and I think we are now fully operational. It took a lot of effort actually. Well, first off, the ore processing itself is pretty standard, because when you're sieving items, well, sometimes you're going to get things like redstone or, I don't know, Certus quartz, which just goes into an ender chest. The ender chest is hooked up to our ME system using an import bus, and then we have the metals like aluminium and iron which go inside the pulverizer, and we get products as well as byproducts, we smelt them, and goes back into an ender chest, like so. However, some of the ores are going to give us a bit of a problem, for example gold, because once you pulverize it, you're going to get cinnabar, which is an item, so I'm actually extracting it independently and I'm putting it inside the ender chest. Then we have the skystone dust, which its only use is to make skystone, which I'm just voiding it. Other than that, it's pretty standard and there's nothing to it. I also thought purple lamps are going to look nice. They really don't. But I also had a request from our dear friend Mr. Blub. There you go. Yes, you have changed. Hello, Blub. So one thing to remember is that at this very moment we are just processing gravel, sand and dust. We don't have any means of automating endstone, netherrack and soul sand at this very moment, so we have to harvest them manually. But the problem is that I was hoping that I can gather everything in my dank null and then make a docking station, but this recipe is disabled. So maybe I have to use an ender chest later on? It's fine, for the moment I'm filthy rich, I do need a speed upgrade and I don't really care. Then we will think about it later on. Hello Mr. Goat. We need to get cheese. I like cheese. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.